Let's talk about parental responsibilities and rights. And specifically, let's talk about who acquires parental responsibilities and rights in respect of a child. In our previous videos in this series, we defined parental responsibilities and rights as contact, care, guardianship, and maintenance. We also know from the first video in this series that a person can hold full or partial parental responsibilities and rights in respect of a child. In other words, a person who has contact with a child might not necessarily have guardianship of a child, and vice versa. However, in some cases, most cases in fact, people have full parental responsibilities and rights in respect of a minor child. The Children's Act gives us 6 very important categories of people who have parental responsibilities and rights over minor children. And I'll very briefly look at these categories. I will in this video also tell you which sections of the Children's Act are relevant so that you are able to go and look for those sections in the Act if you need some more information. The first category of person who has parental responsibilities and rights is mothers. That can be found in section 19 of the Children's Act. Subject to very few exceptions, a mother of a child automatically attains full parental responsibilities and rights in respect of the minor child. Please have a look at the Act if you'd like to know about those exceptions. The second category of person who has parental responsibilities and rights over a minor child is married fathers. Section 20 of the Children's Act. The third category is unmarried fathers. Now, unmarried fathers are dealt with in section 21 of the Children's Act, and the Children's Act imposes some obligations or some hurdles on unmarried fathers in terms of acquiring parental responsibilities and rights over a minor child. At date of recording this video, there are amendments or proposed amendments to the Children's Act, but these amendments have not yet come into operation in respect of unmarried fathers. So if you are watching this sometime in the future, please do make sure that you look at section 21 in the legislation as it stands at that stage, because there might be an amendment coming one of these days. In short, the Act as it reads now provides that an unmarried father who is in a permanent cohabitation relationship with the mother at the time of the birth attains full parental responsibilities and rights. Alternatively, if the dad is not living in a permanent cohabitation relationship with mom at the time of the birth, he can still attain full parental responsibilities and rights by adhering to 3 very, very important requirements. Number 1, he must consent to be identified or successfully apply to be identified as the child's father on the birth certificate. Number 2, he must contribute to the upbringing of the child for a reasonable period of time. And number 3, he must contribute to the financial maintenance of the child for a reasonable period of time. The fourth category of person who can attain parental responsibilities and rights is the assignee in terms of a parental responsibilities and rights agreement. That can be found in section 22 of the Children's Act, and in short, that empowers holders of parental responsibilities and rights to assign some of these parental responsibilities and rights to another person. The fifth category of person who can attain parental responsibilities and rights is a person who approaches the court to get a court order assigning them either with contact and care in terms of section 23 of the Children's Act or guardianship in terms of section 25 of the Children's Act. Finally, for purposes of this video, we look at persons named and nominated in a will. In terms of Section 27 of the Children's Act, holders of parental responsibilities and rights can nominate a person in their will to have guardianship and care of the minor child in the event that they pass away. Thank you so much for watching this video, which forms part of our Parental Responsibilities and Rights series of videos. For more information, please do visit our website www.vermeulenlaw.co.za and subscribe to our YouTube channel.